Hi, welcome back to the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman. I'm at home and I just thought I would take a few minutes and do a quick video on what to do if you ever get into poison ivy, and I'll try to make this as quick as possible. You can imagine clearing property, a lot of wooded area, you're going to run into poison ivy, and guess what I did? This summer I actually got into poison ivy in 2 different occasions. And so I was searching the internet for how to get over the itching and how to deal with this. And I was looking at all of the different remedies, and some of them, had mixed reviews. Others say, you're going to spend a lot of money, but things work. And so, being the frugal guy that I am, the first thing I did is I went out and got a little bit of this Ivarest, and I mean, it helped with the itching, but as far as the actual rash and whatnot, I still had to deal with it, and it started to spread. Even though I was using this stuff every day, multiple times a day, the rash was still spreading. Because what it is the aerosol in the poison ivy is in your skin, and it's going to continue to react until it kind of runs its course. And so I got looking online, and there was a particular product. It was very expensive, but it was talking about how it has like a grit and a degreaser in it, and you can use that and it'll stop the poison ivy. It'll actually neutralize the aerosol. And I got doing some more searching and online, and what I found is that there is another product that's actually quite cheap that you can use as more in a preventative way. And so this is the stuff that I got. It's Fast Orange. It's just a degreaser. It's used a lot for mechanics and whatnot. They use it to get the grease off their hands. And so what I've found is that if you will take that, and like I said, when I come home, first thing I do is I strip at the door, throw everything into the wash machine, all my clothes, and head immediately to the shower. And then what I do is I take this stuff and I wash 3 times with a good coarse washcloth, and I just keep scrubbing up my arms, my legs, and whatever skin was exposed. And what that does is it actually gets rid of that oil that is from the poison ivy. After I started using this stuff, I didn't have any problems with poison ivy for the rest of the summer. Now, you may say, well, that would have been good to know earlier. What do you do when you start seeing the poison ivy? Well, I've had a couple of cases where I thought I felt, maybe a spot or two that maybe I didn't get washed well enough when I was in the shower, and it started to react. Well, guess what I did? I actually took this stuff again, didn't actually, rinse up with water or anything like that, but I just took some on my hand because there's a grit in it. And then what I did is I just rubbed for about 30 seconds, and I just kept rubbing in around the area. And what I found is that this particular stuff, this Fast Orange, will actually get into the pores and neutralize that oil. And then I just rinse it off after about 30 seconds. And anytime that I felt a little bit of itching, I would just do it a little bit more. But I never had any more breakouts with poison ivy when I'm working around around the property. And I have poison ivy everywhere on the property. And even in between, if it still is itching a bit, I just put a little bit of the Ivarest on it, and no more expanding, so to speak, of the poison ivy rash. Now, again, the easiest way is to use it when you get into the shower, and of course you can clean your tools with it and whatnot. But for 20 bucks, I got a gallon of this stuff, and you could spend easily $40 just for a few small little squirts of some of the other stuff that's basically doing the same thing. So if you want a quick way to get rid of poison ivy, or at least prevent poison ivy to begin with, use that Fast Orange every time you come back in. And like I said, wash 3 times with a coarse washcloth, and then rinse off with your just regular soap. And if you do sense any itching or rash starting, catch it early and just take that Fast Orange and just rub it in for 30 seconds, rinse it off. And like I said, I've had no problems. And so if that will help you, great. And like I said, it's a cheap way to get rid of poison ivy. I've never had any more problems with it. Like I said, if I do sense a little bit of a spot here or there where it starts to feel like maybe I got into some more poison ivy, maybe missed that washing in the shower, I just rub it in, and I've had no problem since. So if that helps you, great. If not, you can forget about it. But until the next time, have a great day from the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman.